everybody, what's up? Welcome back to an exciting episode of Fandom Fights. I got my beer here. It's like about this full. Let's see if you can get the continuity of when we're shooting this match, because it's left over from a match we just shot, so I'm going to finish it in this one. And it's going to be a good time to finish it because we got a great match for you today. It's going to be Jay Burnz going up against Brooklyn Vail. Both players who've been around for quite a while. Brooklyn having a great win last year. Jay having a pretty good comeback season last year. Both players looking strong. We're excited to see what they do. I imagine if music will play a part of the intro. I don't know. Maybe. We'll find out, I guess, in the promos.
Jay, you smell. What would you do if I beat you today? Would it worry you for all your days? What would I say if round two went my way? Oh, you live and you die by the wheel. Yes, you live and you die by the wheel.
That is the world's most overgrown ukulele. I can't believe that just happened. But Brooklyn, I do have one question for you. Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? Best of luck to you today, buddy. I'm going to be a basket case by the end of this. And you know me, I'm nothing but an American idiot. Let's fucking get this going.
I cannot stress how much those were probably my two favorite promos of all time. Just the references in both of them appeal to me as someone who was born in 1995. But we got a great match ahead of us. So we're going to get into round number one. Here's how round number one is going to work. We have 10 questions in the realm of Fandom Fights. Each player is going to have 15 seconds to write down their answer. At the end of 15 seconds, I will say pens down, at which point the players will review their answer and say it aloud. Each correct answer is worth 1 point apiece, and should any individual player get all 10 questions correct in round number one, they would receive a bonus question. Each player will have 3 repeats, 1 challenge for the entirety of the match. Players, any questions as we get in round number one?
Does my stuffed animal look like a shiny Caterpie?
It does. I was
right?
kind of
A little bit, yeah.
Kind of, right?
All right, your first question. It's going to come in the category of the Wizarding World. In Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, who finds their pet during McGonagall's speech before the students enter the Great Hall for the first time? An episode of a television show aired yesterday. And there was someone on that who thought something was their pet, but it wasn't, and it was maybe the most adorable moment in all of television.
Wait, The Last of Us didn't release an episode yesterday.
4, 3, Baby Yoda hugged a little Babu Frick. 1, pens down. We're going to go to Jay.
Neville Longbottom.
And Brooklyn.
Nah, I said Ron.
Neville is correct. Jay will take the 1-0 lead. Let's get to the second question, which comes in the category of Law and Order. Which Law and Order film opens with the protagonists having to take down an armored criminal wielding a machine gun and a flamethrower? It sounds incredibly fun. Someone came in my door. Leave.
Go away, you.
Go away, you. Away.
Feck off, ghost.
4. Piss off, ghost. 2, 1, pens down. We'll go to Brooklyn.
Rush Hour 2?
And Jay.
RoboCop.
Both, unfortunately, incorrect. We were looking for Lethal Weapon 4. Lethal Weapon 4. We're going to get to the third question, which comes in the category of Disney animation. Your question is, in Wreck-It Ralph, Vanellope dreams of being what in her video game? Get by with a little help, my friend. American Idiot. Do you have the time to listen to me whine?
It's a great closer of a Weird Al polka.
2, 1, pens down. We'll go to Jay.
Shut the fuck up! My gym is on! Let's do Scooby-Doo. I said a champion racer.
And Brooklyn.
No, I think it went too vague. Just the good guy.
Yeah, unfortunately, we can't take that. Racer, race car driver, dreams of winning. So, yeah, championship racer. Jay is correct. He'll take the 2-0 lead. As we get to the next question, which comes in the category of scores and soundtracks. Who composed the score for Mission Impossible 2? I used to rank this among all the Mission Impossibles. Now you kind of have to rank it among all the American Spies. And it probably goes up a few notches in, like, percentage.
My favorite American Spy is American Dad.
Let's see. Oh, that's fair. I like the episode in Family Guy where he, like, kills them and then they wake up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Go to Brooklyn.
Danny Elfman.
And Jake.
I also just went back to the well for the first one. Danny Elfman.
Unfortunately, both incorrect. We're looking for Hans Zimmer.
Fucking
wow. That's a fast score for Zimmer.
All right, your next question will come in the category of the worlds of DC. Question is, name 3 of the 4 members of Bloodsport's initial team that he leads to Corto Maltese in The Suicide Squad. We'll take either their alter ego or their regular name.
Oh, fuck.
And you'll have a little bit more time, since I asked for a couple things. Right? That's only fair. Yeah. This is fun. Usually Tim talks to Maggie, and now there's a person there. He can be like, hello.
At least now you have somebody to bounce something off of. Now I kind of feel bad for us telling them to fuck off.
That's okay. She wouldn't anyway. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to, I think, Jay.
Yeah, I think you're back to me. I said Weasel, TDK, and Peacemaker.
And we'll go to Brooklyn.
I blanked at Pete Davidson. I know he's part of that, but
both unfortunately incorrect. Really, for the options were King Shark, Peacemaker, Ratcatcher 2, or Polka Dot Man.
Okay.
Right.
Those were the acceptable answers.
I gotta rewatch that movie.
They also all have real names, but you know. All right, we'll move to your next question, which comes in the category of Marvel. In Men in Black International, at what landmark did High T and H first fight the Hive? Oh, this beer is already almost gone because I was drinking it in the last match.
Hey, you're gonna need another one of those.
Oh, I'm gonna get one soon. Hooray!
Hey!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Brooklyn.
I think I saw the Eiffel Tower in the trailer.
And Jake.
Bro, I don't know. I didn't watch this fucking movie. Big Ben.
Eiffel Tower is correct.
God damn it.
Hey.
Brooklyn cuts into the lead. It's 2-1. As we get to the next question, which comes in the category of YA.
Move.
Which YA film was the first to feature a man named Jorge and his adopted daughter Brenda? What kind is this? Space Cake. This one's called Space Cake.
What kind is it?
It's a double IPA.
Ooh. Shit, yeah.
Okay.
This last one is called Aurora Orangelis.
Is that a picture of the Mando on the Kando?
4, 3. It looks close. 2.
Repeat,
1.
please.
All right, that is Jay's first repeat. The question again. Which YA film was the first to feature a man named Jorge and his adopted daughter Brenda? I like IPAs. So when you double them, I'm a big fan of that.
It's our most popular beer at work.
I can see why. Oh, delicious. Do you want to try this? Yeah, you can try that. It's really good. We'll get answers in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Jay.
Said the Maze Runner, the Scorched Trials.
And Brooklyn.
I said the Hunger Games.
Maze Runner, the Scorched Trials is the correct answer.
That was a fucking guess. Let's go.
It sounded like the game. So Jay leads 3-1 as we get to the next question, which comes in the category of Pixar. At the end of Incredibles 2, the Parr family picks up Tony to bring him and Violet on their date at what kind of location? I'm going to mute while someone unpacks their food for 5 seconds.
Don't worry, I'll be the Foley artist. It sounds something like this.
That is what it sounded like, yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Brooklyn.
So like an Italian restaurant?
And Jay.
A restaurant?
Both, unfortunately, incorrect. We're looking for the movies. Movie theater. All right. So 3-1 as we get to the penultimate question, which comes in the category of sci-fi icons. Jesus. Are you done? All right.
You couldn't call it sci-fi cons, though?
I love calling it sci-fi. You know what? Your penultimate question in the category of sci-fi icons.
That's what
There
I'm
we
talking
go.
about, boy.
Yeah.
Who plays Trinity in the Matrix series?
Wow, I almost spelled the wrong name.
Long time ago, back when I first started this, I got asked this question, and I had a poster from the Matrix on the wall across from me. And it was just out at my vision wasn't good enough. I couldn't quite see what the name was, but it was there, and I got it wrong, and I was so mad.
That's how I feel when I get a Star Wars question sometimes.
3, 2, 1, pens down. We'll go to Jay.
Carrie Ann Moss.
And Brooklyn.
I couldn't remember that name.
Carrie Ann Moss is correct. Jay widens the lead 4-1 as we get to the final question of round number 1. It comes in the category of DreamWorks animation. What is the name of Oscar's best friend who gives him her pearl to sell in Shark Tale? Everyone's favorite.
Oh, I actually really did enjoy this movie. It says Martin Scorsese has a blowfish on cocaine. Get it? Because he's a blowfish.
I didn't get it. That's wild. Have you seen Shark Tale? Oh, I don't believe you. Answer's in 5.
Repeat the question.
That is Brooklyn's first repeat. The question again. What is the name of Oscar's best friend who gives him her pearl to sell in Shark Tale? I'm confusing it with another. Oh, okay, you do know it. All right, great.
Yeah, Jack Black as a shark.
Answer's in 5.
Lovable animal characters and Jack Black go together.
1, pens down, we'll go to Brooklyn.
Is her name Angela?
And Jay.
I said Julie.
Angela, or Angie, is correct. So Brooklyn will cut into the lead at the very end. Score coming out of round 1 is 4-2, but it's anyone's game because anything can happen. So we get into round number 2. Round number 2 is the wheel round. Here's how it's going to work. We have 8 categories in the realm of fandom fights on a wheel, as well as spinners and opponent's choice. Each player will get a spin at the wheel. If they like it, they spin the first time, they keep it. If not, they can choose to spin again, but they will be forced to keep it. They spin the second time. They'll get 5 questions in the chosen category, each worth 2 points apiece, unless they check down a multiple choice, in which case it'll only be worth 1. And be on the lookout as stealing is available in round number 2. Your categories on the wheel today are Middle Earth, Star Trek, Wizarding World, Marvel, MCU, Star Wars, Planet of the Apes, and scores and soundtracks. With that being said, Jay, you are in the lead. Would you like to spin first or defer to Brooklyn?
I'll defer.
All right, then. Brooklyn, this will be your first spin. Lands on Star Wars. Would you like to keep it or spin
Yeah,
again?
we're going again.
Sounds like a plan. This is your second spin. And it lands on scores and soundtracks.
I can work with this.
All right. Brooklyn, are you prepared for your questions in the category of scores and soundtracks?
Not overly.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to give it to you anyway.
Well, at least you don't have to write them down.
That's
Yeah.
true. You just saying. Your first question. Which DC film was composed by Hildur Guðnadóttir?
Multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options are: is it A, Catwoman, B, The Kitchen, C, Joker, D, The Losers?
Oh, the Joker final answer?
Joker, yeah, that is correct for 1 point. Your second question. Who sings the Pixar songs Strange Things and I Will Go Sailing No More?
Multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options are: is it A, Jack Lawrence, B, Chris Cooper, C, Randy Newman, or D, James Taylor?
Oh.
Not where I thought he was going with that.
Repeat the choices one more time.
Your options again are A, Jack Lawrence, B, Chris Cooper, C, Randy Newman, or D, James Taylor.
D final answer.
That is incorrect. J, chance for the 1 point steal. Your options again are A, Jack Lawrence, B, Chris Cooper, C, Randy Newman, or D, James Taylor.
A, final answer.
That's unfortunately also incorrect. We're looking for C, Randy Newman.
I was like, there's no fucking way it's Randy Newman.
I believe both in Toy Story. But with that being said, Brooklyn, we'll get to your third question in scores and soundtracks. Michael Kamen has composing credits on how many films in the Lethal Weapon franchise?
Well, let's guess a number.
I was going to say, I can tell you what your multiple choice would be.
Yeah. Free final answer.
That is incorrect. Jay, chance for the 2 point steal.
You know, I'm going to go with all 4.
That is correct for the 2 point steal.
I was like, it's either he didn't do one or he did them all.
All right. Brooklyn, your penultimate question. After John Barry, who has composed the most James Bond films?
After James Barry. Oh, fuck. Who's okay? God fucking damn it. What the hell is his name? Multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options are: is it A, David Arnold, B, Bill Conti, C, Michael Kamen, or D, Marvin Hamlish?
C, final answer.
That is incorrect. Jay, chance for the 1 point steal. Your options again are A, David Arnold, B, Bill Conti, C, Michael Kamen, or D, Marvin Hamlish.
B, final answer.
That's unfortunately also incorrect. We were looking for A, David Arnold.
I was like, there's no way it's Marvin Hamlish. That name sounds made up.
No, it's a real guy, but yeah, not the answer.
All names are made up?
All right, that's true. Brooklyn, your final question is scores and soundtracks. What is the name of the song Lumiere sings to Belle just before dinner in Beauty and the Beast?
Be our guest.
That is correct for 2 more.
I was like...
In the end of Brooklyn's round 2. That being said, Brooklyn gets a score up to 5 with the Steel Jays up to 6. So we'll bring back the wheel. And Jay, this will be your first spin at the wheel. Lands on Middle Earth. Just keep it again.
I'll take it.
Alrighty.
There's just one other category on there I really don't want to land on, and knowing my luck, I would land on it.
That's fair. Jay, are you prepared for your questions in the category Middle Earth?
Absolutely the fuck not.
Well, here you go. Your first question. Which Middle Earth film begins with a wizard trapped in a cage the first time we see him?
The Two Towers.
That is incorrect. Brooklyn, chance for the 2 point steal.
What film begins with a wizard trapped in a cage? I guess, yeah, that would concept. Yeah, I know. The Hobbit, Desolation of Smog.
Unfortunately, also incorrect. We were looking for The Hobbit, The Battle of the Five Armies. So, we'll move to the second question. Okay. What is the name of the door that leads to the Army of the Dead in The Return of the King?
Oh, give me multiple, please.
I'm
like, it's right there, but it's funny. It's weird.
Your multiple choice options are: is it A, Dimholt, B, Rodan, C, Delbring, or D, Ardurin?
I'm gonna go with A.
That is correct, because the other 3 I made up.
Well, you said door, like No, we're good. We're good.
Oh,
No,
okay.
we're good.
Right,
No, it confused me because I'm like, okay, you're like, it's the Dimmelt Pass, but is it the Dimmelt door? I don't think they ever say it. Who fucking sold them that door? Was it Doug Dimmelt, owner of the Dimmel Dome?
That's a good reference. Jay, your third question in Middle Earth.
Yeah, buddy.
Who plays Samwise Gamgee in the live-action Middle Earth series?
Oh man, Goonies never die. Goonies never say die. What's his fucking name? It's the guy from Stranger Things. It's the guy from that one football movie. Fucking Rudy. Sean Astin.
That's correct.
you slow rolling motherfucker.
And every other thing he's been in.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Hey, give him some love. He was in 51st Dates too.
He was. Jay, your penultimate question. Who is the only person to publicly speak out against Thorin's plan to retake Erebor in Laketown in the Desolation of Smaug?
Give me multiple, please.
Your multiple choice options are: is it A, Bilbo, B, the Master, C, Alfred, or D, Bard? Five, four, three.
Alfred.
That is incorrect. Brooklyn chance for the 1-point steal. Your options again are A, Bilbo, B, the Master, C, Alfred, or D, Bard.
Bard, final answer.
That is correct for the 1-point steal.
Good shit, buddy.
All right. And Jay, your final question in Middle Earth. According to the prologue of the Fellowship of the Ring, what happened to the ring that it did not expect?
I love this. I have a question. I have this written down somewhere too, and that really hurts my heart. Multiple choice, please.
Your multiple choice options are: is it A, Isildur cut it from Sauron's hand, B, it was hidden away by Gollum, C, it was picked up by Bilbo, or D, it fell to the bottom of the lake?
It was picked up by Bilbo.
That is correct for 1 point in the end of round number 2. At the end of round number 2, Jay gets the score up to 10 with that steal. Brooklyn is now up to 6. 4-point game as we get into round number 3. Here's how round number 3 is going to work. It is the betting round. We have 5 more questions in the realm of Fandom Fights. Once the players hear the category, they can bet anywhere between 0 and 2 points on the question. If they get the question correct, they will gain those points. If they get the question incorrect, they will lose those points. We will play until someone is mathematically eliminated or we have reached the end of the match. Players, any questions as we get into round number 3?
Nope.
All right, then. The first category you can bet points on is sci-fi icons. All right, we'll get bets starting with Jay.
I put 1.
All right, and Brooklyn.
I will pass on this one.
Stats.
Your question in sci-fi icons. Which Terminator film features a Terminator taking the clothes and motorcycle from a biker playing pool at a bar? You don't know. You have no idea. No. Wrong. What if I told you there aren't even that many?
He's lying. He's gaslighting you. There are that many.
4. That's true. 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Brooklyn. Who bet 0?
The Terminator?
And Jake.
Terminator.
Both? Unfortunately, incorrect. We're looking for Terminator 2 Judgment Day.
Really?
Yeah. So with that, Jay goes down to 9. Brooklyn, who bet 0, stays right where he is at 6. The score is 6-9. So we have to do
Nice.
the second question, which
Damn,
comes
that's
in
fine.
the category you can bet points on is Star Trek. All right, we'll get bets starting with Brooklyn.
Let's hope the last 3 questions are good.
And Jay.
Let's hope that the last 3 questions aren't good for Brooklyn. Stats only round, my guy.
Great, I love those. Your question in Star Trek. Which crew member claims that Romulan ale should be illegal after drinking too much of it at Riker and Troy's wedding in Star Trek Nemesis? They didn't bet anything. I could just say the answer and it wouldn't really change. Yeah.
Yeah, we call that pulling a Scully.
Does he do that often?
He's done it more than anybody else that I know.
I believe that.
Because he'll just be making small talk and he'll casually drop the answer.
2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Jake.
I said Worf.
And Brooklyn.
I said Data.
Worf is correct. But no points bet, no points gained, no points lost. So still 9-6 as we get to the third question, which comes in the category of DC. We'll get bets starting with Jay.
1.
And Brooklyn.
Call.
All right. Your question in DC. Which specific muscles does Batman say the heroes, villains, and citizens of Gotham need to use to save Gotham from breaking apart in the Lego Batman movie? I love this one. Have you seen this one? We should watch this one. It's fine. We'll get answers.
Repeat the question.
All right, your question again. That is Brooklyn's second repeat. Which specific muscles does Batman say the heroes, villains, and citizens of Gotham need to use to save Gotham from breaking apart in the Lego Batman movie?
I gotta rewatch this movie, bro.
You should. It's a fun time.
I thoroughly enjoyed it. The kids at the orphanage call me Dick. Well, kids can be cruel.
Yeah, they do that.
What are these? Ask your kids.
Hands down. We'll go to Jay.
I said they're abs.
And Brooklyn.
I said they're butts.
And your winner, Jay Burnz. Abs was the correct answer. With that, Jay puts the match just out of reach. But a great match it was. I think this was a little more evenly matched than maybe some people would have thought, especially coming out of round one. I think both players had a chance to win this one. But at the end of the day, Jay shows that he's a seasoned competitor who's competed for belts and is still able to get a win, even these many seasons later. So I'm excited to see what both these players do in the future. But for now, let's talk to them in the post-match interviews following the match. Brooklyn, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know that fandom is your forte, like your reason for being like some other people in the world, in the back of my mind.
Fandom has kind of grown by me. Like all these categories get introduced, and it's like I'm still working on fucking like MCU and like Planet of the Apes. I was like, oh, I'll get good at this, and then it's like, nope, we're just constantly adding.
But even someone with that mindset, like you still do well in keeping up with someone like Jay and making it 3 rounds into round 3. You still put up good matches. You still have wins on your record. And it's still always fun to see you. So, Brooklyn, how do you feel about the match today?
I felt good. I mean, I said it in the promo. You live and die by the wheel. Scores and soundtracks is okay, but I don't know. Like the Randy Newman question, I should probably know. And then I need to brush up on my scores or my composer names rather. So maybe a trip down IMDb lane is needed.
Perhaps. It's a fun Saturday night. Just pop a bottle of whatever and then just run through IMDb.
Watch John Jones this weekend and look up random composers.
Great. Awesome. Well, Brooklyn, we can't wait to see you again. Congratulations on a match well played. As we bring in our winner today, Mr. Jay Burnz. Jay, congratulations on your win. Adding wins to that win column is always a good thing. I think you did well. Brooklyn made you earn it a little bit today. I think you had to play well to beat him, which you did. So how are you feeling about the match?
I'm feeling a little disheartened by round 2 in general. I left a lot of points on the table in round 2. Luckily, Brooklyn didn't pick all of them up. He did get a steal from me, which I mean I got one from him. It is what it is. I'm not the greatest at scores and soundtracks. I've been trying to get better, but I think that I'm going to have to get drunk and make flashcards about scores and soundtracks as well. But no, this was a lot of fun. Round 1 went my way for the most part. Second guessed myself on a couple of things, purely guessed on another. Obviously, the Maze Runner, the Scorch Trials. I've never seen that movie. I don't know people in that movie. I didn't even know there was a dude named Jorge in that movie. Okay. but I was like, you're not asking me about the Hunger Games process of elimination. But this was a lot of fun. I had a blast.
Yeah, man, that's a mindset that a seasoned competitor has. Like, I know it's not this, so it's got to be one of these other things. Jay, we look forward to seeing you again. Your new team either debuted already or it's going to debut very soon, so we look forward to seeing that, or it was great when we saw it a second ago. But we will have you back in singles. I'm not going to tell you where yet. It's going to be a fun little surprise. So we'll see you there. It'll be a great time. Jay, congrats on the win. We'll see you next time. And thank you to all of you. Thank you to Brooklyn. Thank you to Jay. Thank you to Tim for editing this one. We'll see y'all next time with another exciting episode of Fandom Fights.
And again, that's the hero gig. Part of the journey is the end.
Goodbye, old friend.
Kitty has to go.